This video is part of free React course on custom hooks. In this course we'll learn how to create state effect hooks, how to test them using React testing library, and how to publish your hooks as a standalone npm package. In this video we will learn how to create custom hook that will perform network requests. We will build a custom hook that will use useEffect hook internally to fetch Pokemon data. We expect it to return Pokemon data, status if it's still loading, and error if we got network error. After we got Pokemon data, we will display it and show image and text showing Pokemon name. Here is the final result. Create a new file called usepokemon.js and don't forget to export usepokemon function from it. Also, don't forget to import React. Our hook will need to return Pokemon data, error, and isLoading status. Let's create states for each of those values. We will use React useState for each of them. Const Pokemon set Pokemon equals React use state with default value null. Now we can do same for error and for isLoading status. Default value for isLoading will be true. So our hook initially will have isLoading state. Make sure that your usePokemon function has Pokemon name as an argument. Now let's fetch our data using React useEffect. This hook gets a callback as an argument, inside of which we're gonna use fetch API. This callback should be a regular function, not async. So we'll create an async function called fetchData, which we will use to perform network request and get our Pokemon information. Now let's get our response from Pokemon API. Create a constant called response, and we'll get its value using await, fetch, and Pokemon API URL, where we will use Pokemon name as part of the URL. Now we need to get JSON data. Create constant called JSON. It will be await, response, JSON. Now we can set Pokemon value to our JSON. At this point we got our data, so we can set isLoading to false. We want to fetch data every time our Pokemon name changes. So let's add it into this useEffect dependencies. Now we'll need to reset isLoading state to true every time we start fetching our data. To catch errors, we will wrap our network request into try catch block. Catch error, and when we catch error, we set value of our error state to it. If we go to the browser, you will see that we are actually catching an error. This is because we forgot to say Pokemon before Pokemon name. Let's check it again, and it works. Make sure to see other videos from this course in the attached playlist. Also, don't forget to press like button and subscribe to the channel to see more tutorials like this one.